Allan Marshall died in 2015 after being restrained by 17 officers in Edinburgh Prison. Today, the Scottish Prison Service admitted his death was unlawful. In an unprecedented court hearing, the Marshall family was also given public apologies from all three state bodies involved. Here's our chief reporter, Shan Frew.
Allan Marshall's family say from the moment they watched the CCTV footage from inside HMP Edinburgh, they knew that his death should never have happened. The 30-year-old was on remand when he suffered a mental health crisis. Instead of receiving medical attention, Allan was dragged to a segregation unit and restrained by up to 17 prison officers, some of whom used their feet. Allan died 4 days later. The Crown Office took the decision to grant the prison officers immunity from prosecution. After a decade-long campaign, Allan's family launched a civil case. At the Court of Session this morning, one by one, all of the state bodies involved lodged these admissions.
The Scottish ministers accept that the death of Allan Marshall occurred in circumstances which were incompatible with his right to life under Article 2 of the Convention, and accordingly his death was unlawful for the purposes of the Human Rights Act. The Scottish Prison Service sincerely apologise for the failings which have resulted in Mr Marshall's death.
Lady, the Lord Advocate similarly apologises for the failures specified.
The Chief Constable accepts that the investigation following the death of Allan Marshall fell below the required standard and that she is sorry about that.
Outside court, the Marshall family described today as an important step forward.
It doesn't feel real. It's still like we're in a daze type of thing, that we've actually, after 10 years, can hear them saying they're sorry that they killed him and they breached his human rights.
The judge acknowledged that this was an exceptional case which will have wider implications. For that reason, Lady Ross said she will now take time to consider her opinion. At a later date, the level of damages and compensation to be awarded to Allan's family will also be agreed.
It's hugely important for the family, but it's also very important for other families who have loved ones in our prison estate and others who are in custody and might be subject to restraint. It's a very important reminder of what the state's obligations are.
The Lord Advocate instructed police to examine whether the Scottish Prison Service could face corporate homicide charges over the death. 2.5 years on, Allan's loved ones are still waiting on the outcome of that investigation. Sharon Frew, STV News, Edinburgh.